In recent years, it has been possible to learn really unusual cases, blood-curdling and ranked by many as abhorrent, as the case we bring below. A man had 7 children with his own daughter, the product of terrible raping. Argentina. The city is Santiago del Estero. It all began in a seemingly normal family, in which the offspring of marriage were 3 children, 2 male and 1 female. But when the lead character of the story, who is the father of this family, turned 56 years old, became a widower, and sent their sons to live with other relatives, he was left alone with the 11-year-old girl, whom he impregnated in 7 occasions. A few months later, Bernacho, as his friends called him, whose real name is Domingo Bulacio, took his daughter as the lady of the house and his own lover, in a violent and forced way, regardless of the cries for mercy daily implored by her daughter, whom he practically kidnapped for 22 years in his home and repeatedly violated. After those years of constant rape, several children were born and lived in one single room of the small house. The infants witnessed sexual aberrations committed to their mother, according to their own testimony given during investigation. And all was denounced thanks to the youngest of the children one day feeling ill. Given the chronic state of the child, the woman, seizing the absence of the man and full of concern, managed to get out of the house and took him to the doctor, who, as a standard procedure, asked for the child's father. Within her sad innocence, she replied that it was her own dad. The doctors could not believe what they were seeing. A woman with 7 children resulting from rape by her father. They immediately called the authorities, and investigating the case found that the neighbors always saw the family as abnormal and aloof, always locked in. In addition, they testify that they saw the man as too aggressive and full of evil. When the police went on to capture Domingo, they didn't find him at home or nearby. The man had fled, and thus lasted 45 years fugitive of justice, until on late 2015 he was caught in a half-abandoned house, located 35 kilometers from his hometown of Santiago del Estero. The prosecution conducted DNA tests to prove paternity of the children, and all tested positive. Domingo was the father of her daughter and his 7 children with her. In January 2016, he was sentenced to a long prison term for the crime of rape in the first degree, aggravated by the family relationship.